It was a typical, boring day in calculus. It was Friday, 7th period. The week was almost over and spring break was about to start. Everyone was getting restless in their seats. We didn't have a test that day, so our teacher decided to play games with us on a website. He was very laid back like that. We were doing a logo quiz when it happened. I remember the exact moment. My friend had just answered a question. The answer was Adidas. Then, the dean's voice came through the loudspeaker. He sounded panicked, frantic. He told the teachers this was not a drill, and to go into lockdown. I felt the chills run down my arms. Even our teacher looked scared. He ran to turn off the lights and moved us to the back corner of the room. We sat in silence for about 2 minutes. Then, a buzzing sound from a panel in the back stopped. The power had been cut. We all looked at each other. This was serious. A few minutes later, we heard a man screaming. It was coming from the hallway. 2 girls in the class started crying, which made us even more afraid. The screaming got closer. The man started banging on the lockers, yelling that he was going to kill us. I started to fear for my life. The banging moved from the lockers to our classroom door. One of the girls screamed. The man pounded on the wood, yelling at us to open up. It felt like an eternity. But eventually, he continued down the hallway. We could hear him screaming until the sound finally faded away. 10 minutes later, the dean came back on the speaker. He said a man had entered the building and assaulted a woman at the front desk. The staff had searched the halls, but they couldn't find him. We were told to stay in our rooms with the doors locked, but the most disturbing part came later. A janitor working the night shift found the man sleeping in a storage closet. According to the rumors, a .44 Magnum was sticking out of his pocket. The janitor must have woken him up, because by the time the police arrived, the man was gone. To this day, we don't know if he was ever found.